Students, all of you all, very good morning everyone. Very good morning and welcome to today's Unit 4 class. Okay, guys, girls, all of you all, in our last class, okay, we nearly came to the end of the 2022 Unit 4 paper. We have only, I think only the essay question remaining to be done. Okay, everybody, 2022 June, we have only one more question, if I'm not mistaken, remaining to be done, and then we'll be moving on to 2023. Okay, so boys, girls, all of you all, can you all have a look at the question over there in your 2022 June paper? What is the question we have over there? So question 4 we have done. We created this dashboard, and now we come down to question number 5. So boys, girls, everybody, in question number 5, they have given us a figure. Figure 3 shows the form that is completed when a customer books a party. Everybody okay with this? Below you can see a form that a customer fills, or a form that is filled when a customer books a party. So Sandeep is right now completing it by hand. Sandeep completes it by hand. So customer ID, contact, okay, you can see all these fields over here. Then there is notes, and these are the items that the customer has ordered for his party. Agree? Okay, this is what's noted down in the form. So what does the examiner want? There is a total cost, there is a 10% deposit, there is a balance to pay. Okay, all this is noted down in the form. Then the examiner goes on to say, analyze why the present database structure may not allow Sandeep to record or generate the party booking data shown in figure 3 here. Part 1 of the question says what? Analyze. This is the first part. Okay. Analyze why the current database structure may not allow for this to be recorded or generated. And then number 2, come up with recommendations. Recommend how the database structure could be modified to allow him to record or generate the party booking data shown. This is the second part of your question. First part is analyze. Second part is give us recommendations. Okay. So guys, in an analysis, you have to talk about what is all right and so not what is all right. What is okay right now and what is not okay. You get it? In analysis, we don't only mention the problems. We also mention the things that are okay with the form, that are okay with the current database structure. Okay, so shall we get started, everybody? If you open up your database, guys, can you all see what do you all have and what you all not have? One by one, shall we check and see here? You all have the past paper booklet with you all, right? I gave all of you all, I didn't give you, no? You can use that if you all want. Keep it, I didn't give you. Keep it next to you so you don't have to each time go back to the PDF paper. You have the booklet with you now, on the booklet itself you can mark. So everybody, if you look over here, shall we put ticks and crosses for what we have and what we don't have? So starting off with the customer ID, do we have any details about customer right now? Absolutely none. We have nothing with regard to customer. So cross, customer ID we have, right? In the party table. No, we don't, right? Yeah, we don't have customer ID also. Party date do we have? We do have party date, right? Party date is available in the what table? In TBL party. It's there in TBL party. This is there over there. Start time we don't have. Party manager we do have. Notes we don't have. Item ID, item cost we have. Am I right? Item ID, item cost, all we do have, right? So these three we do have. However, total cost we don't have. Deposit we don't have. Balance to pay we don't have. Okay. So shall we start talking about what we have and don't have? Okay. So what does it say? Wait, I'll tell them to bring and call them. Usman, I had platinum. I have platinum. Okay, no problem. See you. Right, boys, girls, everybody, we are going to get moving over here. Where is the evidence document? Okay, we have to scroll down all the way down to the essay type question. Let's analyze, let's say, what do we have, what do we not have? So how shall we start writing our answer? Analyze why the present database structure may not allow. So how shall we start? How shall we start, guys? Figure 3. How shall I say? Based on the form shown in figure 3, the present database structure question number 5 of the June 2022 paper. Let's get started. We are typing now, so we can cut and erase whenever needed. Okay, I'm just trying to come up with a start. How shall I start the answer? Based on the form shown in figure 3, based on the form shown in figure 3, the following fields are currently available in the present database structure. What are those fields? The following fields are currently available. What are those fields? The party date, the party manager, okay, party date in TBL party, and party manager. Party manager comes in which table? TBL party manager. Okay, party manager in TBL party manager. Also have item details also available, no? Item details of party date, party manager. Also the fields related to party items are also available. However, there are many fields shown in figure 3 that are not available in the present or current, what's the word we used earlier? In the present database structure. Okay? These fields are, and now we'll start talking about what these fields are. Okay? Okay. However, there are many fields shown in figure 3 that are not available in the present database structure. These fields are, okay. So, shall we start with the custom area? The custom area, none of their fields are there, right? Okay. These fields are customer ID, contact telephone, last name, first name, contact telephone. Contact telephone was there, right? Contact telephone was there, boys, here. Here, contact telephone is there. Okay, in the party table, contact telephone is there. Can you all change your answer then? Also, we'll start with that. Customer contact telephone in TBL party. Or we can put a comma, right? Customer contact telephone, comma, party date in TBL party. Everybody, this is a change I made. Customer contact telephone, comma, and then party date in TBL party and party manager in TBL party manager. Okay, so what are the fields missing? Customer ID, last name, first name, last name, first name, email address, start time. Email address, start time, and notes, not and, just comma, notes, notes, comma, what's the other one? Total deposit, 10% deposit, total cost, 10% deposit, and then balance to pay, and balance to pay. However, there are many fields shown in figure 3 that are not available in the present database structure. These fields are okay, right. Now guys, you have done your analysis. Now give your recommendation. Your recommendation, you can't just say, just put the fields. You can't say no. You have to talk about how do you create, how do you put those fields, what type of a table do you put it, how do you connect the tables, all that you need to cover up now. Who is going to be the primary key? Is there going to be any composite key? Is there going to be any validation rule? Is there going to be all that you need to cover up now? Because you're giving a recommendation of how to adjust the structure. Right. So you have now done an analysis of what is available, what is not available. Now it's time for your recommendation. Okay. Just remind yourselves, guys, how many marks for this? 9 marks for answering this. And it's not that difficult also. Okay. So boys, girls, everybody, shall we start? Okay. In order to make, or in order to allow the present database structure, in order to allow the present database structure to be able to record the data shown in figure 3, right? In figure 3, the following changes must be done. Right, now time for you all to talk. Change number 1. Ivan, what do you think I need to do first? Change number 1. What do you think? Add a customer table. I totally agree with him. Agree with him? You need to. You can see many of the fields are coming from customer. Must be done. How should I write it? A new table with the name TBL customer must be created to record all details of customers. To record all details of customers. This table will have the following fields. What are the fields? Customer ID, last name, first name, email address. Give me a second. In party manager table, do we have email address? In party manager table, do we have email address? We do have, okay? So shall we say customer email then? Because again, if you type email address, it can be a bit of a confusion, which one are you referring to? So we'll say customer email, okay? Not email, customer email. Customer email. In manager table, do we have last name, first name? We do have only last name, no? We do have last name in party manager table. You can't have, what do you call? You can't have 2 fields with the same name in 2 different tables, no? It can cause confusion. So let's change it to cus underscore last name, cus underscore first name, cus underscore email. Right. Any other fields? That's it. Okay, this table will have the following fields: customer ID, cus last name, cus first name, cus email. Shall we talk about primary keys now or later on when we talk about relationships? We'll talk about the primary key now itself, no? We'll talk about the primary key now itself. The customer ID field, should be set as the primary key field. Everybody okay with this? I'll take this to a new paragraph, to a new page, so everybody can see it. Enter, 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 enter. Boys, girls, okay? The customer ID field should be set as the primary key field. Anything important to mention here in terms of validation rules or data types? I don't think, right? Anything like, what do you call? Important that we mention in terms of validation rules or data types? I don't think. I don't see anything important over here. Boys, girls, you all didn't tell me something important here. There's something you all need to tell me about the customer table. Not connection, in terms of fields. In the customer table? No. One customer can have many parties now. So you can't put the party ID in the customer table, customer ID will repeat it. Now, everybody, what do you all think? There is a field missing. Now see, I'm telling you all it's missing. Now if you all had done this paper on your own, you all would have answered it, you all would have checked the marking scheme, and then you all would have realized the answer. Okay? So guys, I'm stressing the importance of you all practicing on your own also. When you all practice on your own also, you all would have checked the marking scheme, you all would have seen it's missing, you all would have learned it that way also. Guys, something else is missing here. Look at the customer table. No, I'm talking about the customer table. Party date will come in the party table. I'm talking about the customer table. What do you say? Contact telephone. Contact telephone, it's there, right? It's there, right? Contact telephone is there, but where is it right now? It's in the not manager table, it's in the party table, right? Contact telephone is there, but it's appearing in the party table. So what would you tell me to do? What would you tell me to do? The contact telephone, you all told me in your answer, it's available, but it's available in the TBL party. The customer's contact number is already there, but it's in TBL party. Now that we have created a customer table, you would tell me to remove it from the party table and put it in the customer table. You would tell me this contact telephone, it's already there, but it's in the party table. Now we are having a separate table for customers now. So remove that field from there and put it inside the customer table. Okay, boys, girls. So we have to mention that. Okay. Before the primary key, can we mention that? We'll have the following fields. Further, the contact field in TBL party must be removed and placed in TBL customer and renamed to cus underscore contact. Cus underscore contact. Okay, so we are saying remove the contact field from TBL party and put it in the customer table. Okay, because now we have a separate table for all the customer details. Then boys, girls, if you are going to do that, what should you add to the party table? Or we'll mention that later on. The customer ID should be mentioned in the party table. We'll mention that later on then, no? Later on we'll mention that. Okay? When we talk about relationships, we'll talk about that. Okay? Right. Any other table that you think I need to create now? So customer table party sorted. Then boys, girls, any other table you think I need to create? You can clearly see we have a customer table. So now guys, on the other side, I'll put, I took care of this. I'll put a different color. Different color. I don't know, I'll take maybe purple or something. I took care of this. I took care of this. This is sorted. This is sorted. This is sorted. This is anyway sorted, no? Okay, I'll just put a tick there. Party date is anyway sorted. It was already there, no? Start time was not sorted. Notes was not sorted. So, party table, right? Agree with her? Start time and notes needs to go into the party table. Every party will have a start time. Every party will have certain notes. Agree? So what do we do there? Now let's talk about that. TBL party, or you can say the following fields must be added to TBL party. What are these fields? Start time and notes. Start time and notes. Now, there is something special that you all need to mention because something unusual is happening here, right? For start time, anything unusual? In terms of validation rule, in terms of data type, anything unusual about the two? What do you think? What would your data type for start time be? Date or time, isn't it? Okay, start time. No, it will be time, isn't it? 3 p.m. or are they typing it? We'll say to put time, okay? The start time field should have data type of date/time and the notes field must have data type of, anyone remembers this? Data type of long text. Look at the size of this. Here, notes. So it's definitely long text. If it was short text, I wouldn't bother mentioning it because short text is the default value, isn't it? You know, if it was short text, I wouldn't bother mentioning it. But because it's long text, which is very unusual, I'm mentioning it. And the notes field must have data type of long text. Okay? Right. Anything else? Okay, right. Then boys, girls. So we have also taken care of these two. Start time taken care of. Party manager was anyway taken care of. Notes we took care of. Okay. Item all okay. Then guys, total cost 10% deposit, balance to pay. Where are you going to put it? These three fields, where are we going to put them? Where will you record the total cost? Where will you record the 10% deposit? Where will you record balance to pay? Sorry, party items, you sure? In the party items table, what are we recording? In the party items table, we are recording individually every item the customer purchased. So you can't put the total cost here. It wouldn't make sense. So where do you put it? Because everybody, all these items are going for which party here? Let me sort this in descending order below, A to Z. Can you see over here? Everybody look here. Give me a second. Look here. We have this white LED, interactive disco, snow, balloon. They are all going for party number what? They are all going to party number 1. Isn't it? So there's going to be a total cost. Recording the total cost over here is meaningless. You're going to have to record it 4 times. Instead, where should you be recording it? In the party table. You guys get it? Can you see all four of these items, LED dance floor, interactive disco, snow and balloon, are all going for party 1. Can you guys see? They are all going to party 1, which happens on the 9th of November. They all happen on the 9th of November. Is it clear? So all four of them together will have a total cost. Individually recording the total cost over here doesn't make sense. You record it in the party table. Okay? Right. So now can you guys mention that? The following tables must be added to TBL party. We're going to add a few more tables, a few more fields. Further, the following, what type of fields will these be? Will these be ordinary fields? Where is it? Will these be ordinary fields, guys? These will be calculated fields. Further, the following calculated fields must also be added to TBL party. What are those fields? Total cost, comma 10% deposit, comma balance to pay. Then guys, just saying calculated is not enough. You have to also state the further, the following calculated fields must also be added to TBL party. Total cost, 10% deposit and balance to pay. Okay, now you have to state the formula for each, the expression for each of these fields. Okay, the total cost field, total underscore cost, 10% underscore deposit, balance underscore to pay. Okay, the total underscore cost field will have the total of, will have the total cost of the items linked to a particular party ID. To a particular party ID. Okay. The 10% deposit field, the 10% deposit field will have an expression of what? 0.1 times total cost, correct? The 10% deposit field will have an expression of 0.1 times total cost. The balance underscore to underscore pay field will have an expression of total underscore cost minus 10% underscore deposit. Will have an expression of, I'll put them in brackets so it becomes easy. Okay. Then boys, girls, in terms of relationships, let me just quickly confirm, have I taken care of everything? This was taken care of. Okay. So I need to only connect the tables, right? What do I need to connect now? The customer table should have or rather, the party table should have the customer ID, okay? the TBL party and TBL customer must have a one, not other way around, no, TBL customer and TBL party, other way around, no, TBL customer and TBL party, okay, because one customer can be associated with many parties. TBL customer and TBL party must have a one to many relationship. In order to do this, TBA, what do you call, customer ID field, customer ID field, in order to do this, the customer ID field must be placed in TBL party as a foreign key. Then customer ID in TBL customer must be connected to, or must be linked to customer ID in TBL party must be linked to customer ID in TBL party. Referential integrity must be enforced. Anything else you all think I need to mention here? Okay, so now the customer table and party table have a relationship, one-to-many relationship. You have any idea what's going on, or you're totally confused? You were there when you did past papers in part-time, right? You missed some, that's why. Boys, girls, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do one more check. Is there any other relationship that needs to be created? Let me have one more look here. Did I make any changes here? No, right? No. Party manager, I don't think I need to make any more changes. Party table, we said party manager will remain. Contact telephone, we will remove. We spoke about that. Start time need to add, we've already mentioned that. Customer ID should come here, we mentioned that. 10% deposit, total cost, balance to pay, all that we added. Party items table, anyway, nothing to add, no? Nothing else, right? I'm going to check the marking scheme. I just want to make sure we have covered everything. Yep, I think we have covered everything. Okay. Right. So boys, girls, with that, we have come to the end of the 2022 paper. Okay, everybody, we are going to do 2023 now. Okay. And after 2024, and then we have a sample assessment material. I'll try to do that also. But guys, I hope that you guys are practicing on your own. Okay, like I told you, our class practice is spoon feeding answers to you all. Okay, those answers are not going to remain. When you practice on your own, only you get used to dealing with these types of questions. Okay, you start getting your brain to start thinking how you start training your mind to start thinking in a way that makes it easy for you to answer these papers. This happens when you practice on your own only. Okay, if practice at home is not happening, you are not training your mind. You are not preparing your mind to answer these questions on your own. Okay, right. So everybody, we are now going to move on to the 2023 paper. Okay, we are done with 2022. All okay, everybody? So I'm going to save my work. Everybody here has the 2023 data files, correct? Everybody has it, right? If you all don't have it even on the past paper booklet, I have given you all a URL, a QR code that you all can scan or type the URL to download the data files. That's if you don't have it. Okay, students online, shall we move on? Everybody online, do you all have the 2023 data files with you all? Anybody online who doesn't have, can I have a message please? So now you can see 2022 also done. Okay. Next week is your parents meeting, correct? Or next week? Next week. Boys, next week is O-level parents meeting. So I don't think I'll be able to do class for you all. Okay. Next week is the O-level parents meeting, so I'll have to be there. So sometimes on Friday we will do unit 3 instead of unit 4. Okay. Because again, the other Thursday, your parents meeting. Again, we're missing out on Thursday class. So most probably, guys, I will confirm on the group anyway, okay? Until I confirm on the group, don't do anything. I will confirm on the group. Most probably next Friday will be a theory class, not a practical class. Okay, right. Boys, girls, everybody, I'm saving my work and I'm closing this. 2023. So everybody, boys, girls, 2023. Can you all extract the data files out of it? So I mean, you know what to do, right? It's all in compressed format. Open up the compressed file, copy the data, Control C, Control V. Okay, everybody? Open the compressed file, open the compressed package, copy the files inside it and come and paste it wherever you want. Then boys, girls, initially, you will have your evidence document to create. Can you all create your evidence document? Okay. You must save the template using a file name in this format. So everybody, we open up our evidence template, candidate evidence template. Can you all fill those 4 boxes at the top? Center name, center number, candidate name, candidate number. For you all, center name goes as what? British Council or Platinum? What's it, Platinum? Okay, center number, I'm just putting 1, 2, 3, 4. Candidate number 1, 2, 3, 4. Candidate name. Okay, right. Then boys, girls, can you all save this? File, save as, browse. What's the order they have given us? They have told us center number underscore candidate number underscore first name. Center number 1, 2, 3, 4 underscore 1, 2, 3, 4 underscore your surname underscore the first letter of your first name. And then we click on save. Then boys, girls, we are going to get moving. Okay. Right, boys, girls, scenario please. Can you all read the scenario here? Lucia owns a company that employs staff to work in school kitchens. Lucia owns a company. What does the company do? They employ staff, they hire the staff and they put those staff in various school kitchens to work in school kitchens. Each member of staff has only one job. Example, head cook. Once a year, every year you could say, each member of staff meets with Lucia to discuss their performance in that year. Okay? Once a year this happens. A performance grade between 1 to 3 is agreed at the meeting. So at that meeting, what is the outcome? They are given a grade between 1 to 3. Grade 1 is the best. If they get grade 1, it's the best. If they get grade 3, the opposite, it's the worst. Lucian keeps a list of staff members in a single table within the database staff. We all have the database, right? We have a database called staff. Inside that, all our staff details are stored. He has provided the staff extract text file, which includes records of staff performance. So staff performance, where do we find it? We find it inside the staff extract text file. Lucian is finding it difficult to keep track of the performance grades of each member of staff. Okay, the schools that staff are employed in, the job each member of staff is employed to do. You guys saw his difficulties, right? He's finding it difficult to keep track of their performances, of the schools that they are working in, and of the job that each staff is having. Is it clear? He wants a solution and you are going to produce that solution for him. Okay, so we start with easy questions and then as we go along, they get harder and harder. So everybody, question number 1. The staff database and staff extract files are provided in the examination area. Study these files carefully. Shall we do that? So everybody, shall we open up the database file and see what we have been given? We open up the database file, staff, and if you get any warning, guys, you can say okay, and do not forget to click on enable content. Okay, some of y'all guys, you all may have to right click, some of y'all, okay, come to properties, and over here there'll be an option called unblock. You will tick it. For some of y'all, that's how it works. Your firewall or your operating system blocks the file completely due to suspicion. So you will have to right click, come to properties, and somewhere here in general area, there'll be an option to unblock it, tick it, and then say apply okay. Are we okay with this, everyone? Right, then boys, girls, everyone. So what do you all see in the staff database? There's only one table inside it, and the table is called TBL staff. When you double click and open it, oh my goodness, you can see quite a mess over there, isn't it? You can see, I mean, the first thing my eyes went to was telephone. Telephone leap seems to be a big mess. Okay, then I can see, so these are the staff details, their ID, their name, their telephone number, street, postcode, staff type. I can see a problem in staff type. Then I can see their start date. Then I can see the school that they are working in. I can see the job they have, and I can see the number of years that they have worked. Okay, I can see the number of years that they have worked with me. Alright, that's what I see over here. Nothing much to tell you all. Okay, except that I can see a few problems here. Why don't you guys also study the notepad file staff extract? Because apparently this file contains their performance. Why don't you all read that? So when you all open up that, guys, what do you all see? You can see multiple fields, right? We have a staff ID field, we have a job, we have a performance checking date, we have a school ID, performance grade, job ID, and school. So everybody, staff ID. Do you all see staff IDs repeating? Do you all see staff IDs repeating? Yes or no? I do see it. Staff ID 11. Staff ID 11. Staff ID 11, catering assistant. Staff ID 11, catering assistant. When did his meeting happen? His meeting happened on the, I don't know the month or date is here, but we'll assume it's month, you know, on the 4th of March, not month. Date or month, which one is coming first here? It seems to be day is coming first. No, day is coming first. Because look at this record here. Look at this record here, it's 1304. So it has to be day month here. It has to be day month here. So everybody, staff ID 11, he worked as a catering assistant. He had his performance meeting when? On the 3rd of? What is 4? April. On the 3rd of April. Again, as a catering assistant, he had a meeting on the 3rd of April 2020. Same job for 2 years. But was it in the same school? This was in school number 2, school number 2. It was in the same school. Did he get the same grade though? Here he got a grade 1. Here he got a grade 3. Okay? Grades changed. The previous year he did really well. He got 1. The next year he did horribly. He got 3. What about job ID? Job ID remains the same. But school also remains the same. Everybody will understand it. Okay, so what did you all understand from this? School is being repeated, okay. Okay. So what do you mean? I mean, what does it tell you when this data is being repeated? Sorry, data redundancy? No. Yeah, data redundancy, but this is good data redundancy. Why is the data being repeated here? Meeting every year, which means many staff have multiple performance meeting dates. Okay, many staff are going to have multiple performance meeting dates. Okay, so you can see number 11, he met in 2019, he also met in 2020. Did he meet again? Yes, he met again in 2021 also. Did he meet again? Yes, again in 2022 he met. Okay, the job was again catering assistant. Okay, this guy is doing the same thing again and again and again. Okay, so you can see clearly the staff are having multiple performance meetings every year. Okay, right. So anyway, we understood something from here and I'll close it now. I'm closing this now. Close this, right. Question number 1, what does the examiner say over here? The examiner now goes on to say, the staff table in the staff database needs to be improved. Postcodes always use the letter, digit and space format as shown by the example. So everybody, this is the format that we follow. A staff member's record must be saved only if the postcode uses the correct format. Set up a format check. So boys, girls, it should accept a letter, uppercase letter, digit, then a space must appear, then digit, uppercase letter. That's the format that needs to be followed. So how do we do it? How do we do it? I'll have to go into design view now. That's the most obvious thing. You'll have to go into design view. Go into design view and choose the postcode field. In the postcode field, guys, we will have to come down to input mask, isn't it? We are going to control specifically what characters are going to be entered, isn't it? So everybody, anyone remembers for letters what was the character we were using? We were using L, right? Everyone look here. Remember, I shared the screenshot with you all. Boys, girls, remember this screenshot, right? If it's a digit, if it's an optional digit, if it's an optional digit or plus or minus or space, if it's a letter. So guys, we need a letter, no L. Okay, Adam, are you with me? But what type of a letter do we need? We need it to be in uppercase, right? So we are going to say greater than L, because everything that appears after the greater than angle bracket is going to be in uppercase, isn't it? So we need letter, look here, greater than, letter, then I need a number. How do we say number? Number as in digit. How do we say digit here? 0. Digit is required. It's not optional, it's required. So we say 0. Then I need a digit. Then there should be a space. You can type, you can just press space bar, or you can put forward or backward slash, I'm not sure, the slash. You just put space. You put space. Just put space bar. And then again, what do we need? Again, digit, uppercase letter. So again, we say digit. So I keep a space, 0, letter. You can just keep space or you can put a slash, up to you. When you save it, automatically slash will appear. Are we all okay with this? You have now defined the order that the text should be entered in them. If you want to see whether it works, save your data, go into data sheet view, come into postcode, try to type something there. Can you all see? Try to type a number at the beginning of postcode, see if it allows you. It's not allowing you to type a number. So, no matter how much I try, it doesn't allow me to type a number, only a letter. And whatever letter I type also, it will automatically become uppercase. Okay? Press escape to come out. Then those who are done, can you all take your screenshot and paste it inside inside your evidence document. So examiner goes on to say, screen print the table in design view, making sure the format check can be clearly seen. Windows Shift S from top to bottom. Control V. Okay, so I'm going to put a note over here. This was done in class. A staff record must be saved only if the staff name is present. Set up a presence check so that the staff name must be present. How do we do that? Design view, guys. How do we put a presence check for staff name? Required equal yes. Required, you're going to change it to yes. So can you do that screenshot again? Required is equal to yes. Windows Shift S. Top to bottom. Control V. Tell again.
You don't have to take from top to bottom, right?
How will you show the validation rule if you don't have?
We can only show that and the field, right?
So you mean select and stop up to here, come and stop? Yeah, no worries. Okay, right. There is one error in the use of the data types in this table. Identify and correct the error. What's the error you guys see? Which one? Start date, no? Start date should be a date, not text, isn't it? In the staff table, the start date should be a date. It shouldn't be short text. So can you all change that? The start date should be date or time. So we click on that. Again, we take a screenshot, Windows Shift S from top to bottom. We come and paste that also over here. Control V here. All good now? Okay. All right. Then boys, girls, shall we move on to the next one? We'll break in 5 minutes. The examiner goes on to say, Lucian needs a form to enter data about a new staff member. The form must. So everybody, shall we create a form? We'll create a form and then one by one, we'll do all of what she has told us to do. So everybody, can you all create a form? We open the staff table, we go into create and we say form. Okay, Ikram, are you with me? Okay, we get the computer or we get access to create the entire form for us. Create form. So there you are, the entire form has been created for you. Now, one by one, start ticking everything she has told you to do. So we are in layout view. I'm going to take my property sheet also. I'm going to take my property sheet and now one by one. Requirement number 1, open, ready for data entry. Anyone remembers how that is done? The form, right now the form is allowing you to view previous data also now. Can you see your form is showing you all the records. Examiner is saying this form should only be used for data entry purposes. You should only be able to add a new record here. Open, ready for data entry here. So what do we do then? So everybody, make sure you're viewing the properties of your form. Make sure you're seeing the properties of your form. And over here, what do we do? In the data tab, for data entry, what do we say? Data entry is right now no. We make it yes. The moment you make it yes, what happens? This form can only be used for adding a new record. You will not be able to see previous records in it. Okay, only new records can be added. So data entry, yes. As soon as you do that, can you see at the bottom what happened to the 26? It became 1. It's not showing you the previous records. So change number 1 done. I'm going to put a tick over here. Generate the staff ID which is 1 number higher than the number currently used. Whatever is the latest number, the next staff ID must be one higher than it. So I need to find the maximum number in the staff table first. Then I increase it by 1. Isn't it? Now everybody, I'm going to use a formula for sure. But where do I put that formula? I'm going to have to put a formula for the staff ID to automatically get a value 1 higher than the previous value. But where do I put that value? In default value. Default value means what is the value that's going to automatically be there. So everybody, when you click on staff ID on the right hand side in the property sheet, in the data tab, can you see we have something called default value? What is the value that's going to normally be there? So I'm going to put a formula there. I'm going to put an expression there. So click on the 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots. Anyone remembers the name of the function that can find the highest value for you? Dmax. We have a function called Dmax, domain maximum. If you come to functions, if you come into built-in functions, if you come into all, and if you scroll down to D, you can see there's something called DM, Dmax here. Dmax is here. What does Dmax do? Determines, finds the maximum value in a specified set of records. Okay? So everybody, we are going to take Dmax. Dmax has 3 questions for you. You want us to find the maximum in which field, from which table, for what criteria? So everybody, expression is what field? What's the name of the field? Staff ID, right? The name of the field is what? Find the maximum value in staff ID. Am I right? So inside double quotes, what do we do? In double quotes, I will say staff ID. Then domain is what table? This field inside what table? What's the name of the table? Capital simple matters. TBL staff is the name of my table. So we open double quotes and say what? TBL staff is the name of the table. Any criteria? We only increase even values, we only increase odd values, anything like that? Nothing like that. So get rid of criteria. There is no criteria as such for us. We remove criteria. Then boys, girls, once you get the maximum value, what do you want to do to it? You want to increase it by 1. So outside the brackets we say the maximum value that you get, increase it by 1. The maximum value you get, increase it by 1. So now I'm going to click on OK. Okay, everybody, that is also done. You can see automatically 27 is coming because the latest record we have is 26. So we have now got 27. Are we good? So I'm going to put a tick over here. Allow the input of the new staff member's name. User should be able to type name, telephone number, street, postcode, start date. Which means they should not be able to touch staff ID. 1 second. Staff ID, are they allowed to touch? Staff ID not allowed to touch. So how do you prevent them from messing with it? Enable or we'll lock it? We'll lock it, no? We'll lock it. So staff ID, we are going to lock it because it's not there in this list. Staff ID is not in this list. So I'm going to click here, come to data and say locked. You can say enabled also, no, that's also okay, but locked, yes. Locked, yes. Don't allow, they can see it, they can copy values from it, but they can't change anything in it. So yes. Staff name, okay. Staff name, okay. Telephone number, okay. Street, okay. Postcode, okay. Staff type. Staff type, don't do anything to it because later on the examiner says what? Allow the staff type to be selected. So staff type, even though it's not in this list, just ignore it for now because later on the examiner tells us what to do to staff type. Start date, They should be able to adjust it. School ID, job ID, and years of service, we're going to lock. School ID locked, yes. Job ID locked, yes. Years service locked, yes. Can everyone do that? School ID, job ID, years service, and staff ID, I have locked. Okay? All good? Then boys, girls, everyone look here. Allow the staff type to be selected from a combo box. Your staff ID, your staff type, there are only two staff types, right? What are the two types? You have full-time or part-time, right? So everybody, don't allow the user to type. Instead, give them a drop-down menu and tell them to choose a value. So everyone, I'm going to show you how to convert staff type into a combo box. Today I'll show you an easier way. Okay, so everybody, all you have to do is right click here. Staff type is there now. Right click and say you want to change this to, where is it? Sorry, we're going to design view. Design view, please. Design view. Design view. Right click on staff type. Right click on staff type and say I want to change this into a combo box. Okay. Right click on staff type and say change to combo box. Now you can't stop there. You have to also put values into it, right? You just made a text box, a drop down menu. You have to populate it with values. Okay. For now, guys, can you all save your work? We'll take a break, come back and fill it up. So everybody, can you all save your form as question number what? 2B, 1B, right? Q1B dash form. Q1B dash. Now our staff type we converted into a combo box, but we did not populate it with values. We didn't put values into it. Okay, so everybody, can you all click on staff type and look at the property sheet of it? In the property sheet of it, you can see in the data type, in the data tab, the control source is the staff type field. That's correct now. The staff type field is only controlling this field. That's correct. Row source means what are the values for this field? Okay, what are the values for this field? So guys, what are the two values, guys? We had full-time and part-time, right? And if I'm not mistaken, they had spaces in them, right? Come to the staff table and see. The two values were full space time and part space time. You guys do know, right? This is obviously a mistake. Full is definitely a mistake, okay? So can you guys come over here? And over here, what do? We have two values for this combo box. What are the two values? In double quotes, we have full space time, and then we put a semicolon to separate. Semicolon, the next value will be part time. I'll keep spaces so you all can see it. Full time, semicolon, part time. Okay? Then boys, girls, over here, our row source type, where are the values coming from? Are they coming from a table? What do you guys think? Our row source type will become value list. We give the values. The values are values that we give. They are not coming from a table. They are not coming from a field. These are values that we are giving. It becomes a value list. Are we okay with this? Okay? So boys, girls, if you all want to see whether it's working, go to your, everybody, go to your form view. Can you all see over here we have a staff type. Can you all see? Both the values are appearing. Press escape to come out of it. Everybody okay with this now? Are we okay? Right, so boys, girls, I'm going to put a tick over here also. Automatically set the start date to today's date. Everybody, the start date should be today's date. Okay, so everyone, the default value for start date, I'm on the start date field, okay? I'm viewing the properties for start date. The default value for start date will be, default value, we are going to put an expression. What's the expression going to be? We need a function that can get us today's date, right? So when you come into built-in functions, on the right hand side, you should be able to see something called date. When you click on date, what does it do? It tells you, returns a variant of type date containing the current system data. Isn't it exactly what we want? We want the current date, right? This expression will get it for you. This function will get it for you. That's exactly what we want. So we double click on date. This is exactly what I want. The default value of start date will contain this expression.
So what do you get there on data?
So you went to default value, right?
Okay.
In default value, you get the three dots now to open up your expression builder. In your expression builder, you will say built-in functions, all of them, and locate date. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to click on OK now. I'm going to click on OK. There you are. I have put today's date. So if you guys want to see, just come to form view. Can you all see over here? Automatically, today's date has been dropped over there. Everyone saw it? Today's date has been automatically dropped in start date. Then boys, girls, next what do we have? Provide a button that saves the record in the table, displays a message. Shall we first draw the button? We'll draw the button. After that, we'll program it to save and all that. So boys, girls, again, design view. You can clearly see we do not have enough space. So I'm going to increase the space now, pull this down. Pull this down. Now we have enough space now. So now I'm going to come into form design. Tool number 4 is my button tool. Okay, in form design, tool number 4 is your button tool. So we click on that. We come here and we draw it. Okay, button wizard, we don't need. Cancel it. I'm going to rename this as save record. Okay. Save record. Right, boys, girls, shall we program how this button works? Okay, so we are going to right click on this button and we are going to say build event. I want to program how this button works. Build event. What builder are we going to use? We are going to use our macro builder. We are going to use our macro builder to build it. So we say okay over here. Then boys, girls, they're asking, okay, on click, what do you want to do? Step number 1, what do I want to do? I want to first save the record. Then only I want to display a message. So everybody, first save record. IJKLMNOPQRS. S is where? S is here. Save record. First save the record. Then next action is display a message. So add a new action below save record. What's this action? Message box. IJKLM. Message box. What's the message going to be? You're going to say basically the record was saved now. So I'll say your record was saved successfully. Your record was saved successfully. Do you want a noise for it? A beep? No need. What type of a message box? It's information. It's not a warning or anything. It's information. It's informing us of something. A title, not necessary. Isn't it? There's no need for a title in this message box and all that. If you want, you can, but wouldn't your title and your message be the same thing? Unnecessary, no? So boys, girls, shall we go ahead and click on save? Let's go ahead and click on save. Save. And boys, girls, you can close it now. Okay, we have programmed how the button works. We can now close it. Then everybody, can we move on to the next question? So this is also done. It saves, it displays a message. Anyone, I should repeat anything? Boys, girls, anybody? Guys online, I need to take attendance. Give me a second, please. Nobody wants me to repeat anything? Okay. Then everybody, create a user-friendly data entry form. Start from the top and one by one come down. Okay. So when you start from the top, the most obvious thing you would see is the staff, the form title. Okay. So can you all put a meaningful title here like staff registration form? Can you all bold it? Center align it, black color font, maybe underline it, maybe increase it to size 24. Can you all do all that? Staff registration form. Then boys, girls, on the left hand side you have your field headings now. Your field heading should stand out from the field. Your field heading should look different to your field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bold them. I'm going to make them slightly bigger. Okay. So I'm going to click on each of them. Click, control, click, 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 click. Okay. Using control, I can select all of them at once. And then what I can do is I can bold them, black color font, make them size 12, slightly bigger than the field. And then guys, it should be meaningful, staff, space, ID. Everybody, I'm reminding you, you can only change your field headings. Do not change the names of your fields. It will not connect to the correct record. It will not connect to the correct table. Only the field headings you can change. They are only headings. Staff space name, then staff space type, then start space date, school space ID, job space ID, years of service, right, boys, girls, anything else? What about the button? Let me make the button also look appropriate. Bigger font, size 14, bold it, black color font, save record. Anything else you would recommend I do here? You would advise I do here? Adjust your field sizes, right? But your problem is they are all grouped together. You need to ungroup them. You need to remove their layout. Isn't it? So boys, girls, look here. When you click on one of the fields, right now look here, when I make one of the fields smaller, all the fields become smaller, which is a problem for me. So I'm going to undo it. I'm going to come and click on one of the fields and click on this area over here so that everything gets selected. When everything is selected, I'm going to say remove layout, ungroup them, make them individual components. Okay? Come to form design, everybody. Not form design, arrange. Come to arrange and say what? Remove layout. Ungroup them. Okay? Remove layout. So as soon as you do that, they have all been ungrouped. They are now individual components. Okay? Now you can go ahead and resize them as per your requirements. So staff ID, it's obviously just a 2-digit number now. Make it a lot smaller. Staff name, up to here enough. Telephone, up to here enough. Street, I'll keep it up to here. Staff type, start date, school ID, job ID, years of service. Anything else you would recommend I do here? Anything else you recommend I do here? Sorry? Instructions on how to use the form, right? So everybody, our staff ID is a automatically generated value, right? Shall we mention that over here? Let's put a label next to staff ID and say what? System generated value, automatically generated value. Okay, everybody, next to staff ID, I'll come to form design, I'll take a label. Here we have label here now. Let's draw a label neatly from here to here. And let's say over here, it's a system generated value. System generated value. And I'm going to click on this. I'm going to come into format, make it slightly smaller, size 9 is good. Let's bold it, italicize it. So the person who's reading knows, you know what, staff ID, I don't need to enter, it's a system generated value. Everybody, I'm reminding you, this is a label, not a text box. It's a label. Okay? Staff name, I don't have anything to say. Telephone, I don't have anything to say. Street, no. Postcode, no. Staff type, you can say choose one value. Select one value. So I'll put a label over there again. Next to staff type and say choose one value or select one. Again, format, make it smaller, bold it, italicize it. Also guys, shall we indicate what are the mandatory fields? With an asterisk, which one were mandatory? Staff ID, but staff ID is a system generated value. Staff name, next to staff name, shall we put an asterisk? And then at the bottom, shall we have a asterisk? So we have a label indicating what an asterisk means. At the bottom, guys, I'm going to take a label. I'm going to draw a label here. What is this label gonna? This label is going to say what an asterisk means. Asterisk indicates mandatory field. Or you can say asterisk means required. You have to fill it. Then boys, girls, all can save your work one by one. Now you need to start taking screenshots. So examiner says, screen print your form in form view. So we first go into form view and take a screenshot. Windows Shift S. First in form view. Then one by one. So one screen print of the form in form view. Then the examiner says, Produce screen prints in design view to show any macro, code, queries, or properties you have used. So everybody first take a screenshot in design view. Then one by one for every property or macro you use, take a screenshot. So go from top to bottom, okay? Why is there a warning mark in the mandatory field? Joel, I didn't get you. What do you mean by a warning mark? So Joel, staff name is compulsory. Now you have to fill it. That's why I put an asterisk over here. Then I came over here and explained what the asterisk means. I have said over here asterisk means mandatory. You have to fill it. You can't keep it blank. Joel, sorted? Okay, right. Then boys, girls, everybody, in design view from top to bottom, okay? First I'll take a screenshot in design view. I have to show read only now. So I'll take it with that. I'll take the property sheet of the form and I'll highlight this read data entry equal yes. This data entry equal yes, I'll highlight that and then take a screenshot to indicate, to show the examiner, you know what? This form is in data entry mode. Windows Shift S from top to bottom. Now screenshot number 1 I have pasted. Then the second screenshot can be to indicate what? That staff ID is a system generated value. So you can see it in the property sheet, right? Highlight it and then take a screenshot. Highlight the default value of staff ID and then take a screenshot. Okay, so you are telling the examiner what to look at. Then for staff name, what did we do? We didn't do anything. Telephone, we didn't do anything. Street, we didn't do anything. Postcode, we didn't do anything. Staff type, we made a combo box. I would highlight the row source. I would highlight the row source and then take a screenshot. Windows Shift S from top to bottom. Control V. Then start date, again, I would highlight the default value for start date. Windows Shift S, top to bottom. Then school ID, I locked it. I'll take a screenshot. School ID, I locked it. Windows Shift S, I forgot to highlight it. Highlight it. Okay, boys, Windows Shift S. Job ID, same thing. Highlight locked equal yes. Windows Shift S. Yeah, we'll just do it, no? Might as well, no? I don't think you need to do for everyone. No? For each one, okay, that's also true. That's also true. That's also true. Then save record button. Save record button. Can you right click and say build event and take a screenshot of the programming you put into it? Yeah, okay, fine. Totally fine. Take a screenshot of the programming behind your button. We'll show the examiner you have done that also. And I think there is nothing else, no, after that. So we save our work over here. Okay. Then boys, girls, everybody, we are stopping at this point. Okay, everyone, please save your work. Okay, I hope you all are also doing your own practice. It has to happen.